Let's go over the whole solar power system in one video, if possible. First, the angle is not ideal for this time of year, but I get so much sunshine that the batteries get topped off every day regardless. This angle is most ideal for spring and fall, which is when I have my cloudiest days and I'm still running refrigerators and freezers somewhat often. I have double the panels I need for the size system, but that's under ideal conditions. On cloudy days, I still bring in power over usage because of the quantity I have. These 3 panels grab the evening sun and keep the batteries topped off. I don't start drawing off my battery bank until the sun sets. These panels bought secondhand were about $3,000. Inside the equipment shed, I have 16 golf cart batteries. 8 of these 6-volt batteries are wired in series, and the other 8 the same way, and then the 2 banks are paralleled together. When I had less panels, I combined them in this air conditioner disconnect. When I added 10 more panels to the system, I switched over to this combiner box with breakers. All my panels are wired in a series of 3 and then paralleled together. My charge controller is an MPPT charge controller. It can handle up to 150 volts, and then it converts that voltage to what's needed to charge the batteries. The charging voltage, equalizing the batteries, and switching to trickle charging when the batteries are full are all controlled by this. The inverter converts the DC 48 volts to your standard 120 volt AC current. This one is actually 2-phase and actually will do 240 volts. The power then goes to a standard panel box, which looks real similar to what most of you have in your house. Everything is standard electric from there. My batteries are below grade for temperature control, both keeping them warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Because they're lead acid batteries, they vent hydrogen, which is why this entire shed is actually ventilated. Hydrogen is lighter than air, so it just leaves the shed. My batteries are 3 years old, and I expect to get another 7 years out of them. They cost $3,500, and this inverter cost about $2,000. Lithium-ion batteries are far more picky about temperature. For temperature control, I probably would have had to keep them in the camper, which I'm not planning on keeping here a long time. Lithium-ion batteries don't often fail, but when they do, it's very catastrophic, and I just didn't want that risk. Combined with the fact that these batteries are much cheaper, this entire system only cost me about 10 grand. The power company would have charged me between $20,000 and $30,000 just to bring a meter over here, and then I have a regular monthly bill. This system paid for itself instantly. When my batteries are fully charged like today and I draw a power, this drops the voltage across the entire battery bank, triggering the charge controller to say, hey, we can charge the batteries again. This means I can run air conditioning all day long on a sunny day and it doesn't affect the battery percentage at all. I have a standalone monitor that actually uses a shunt. It monitors the power going in and out and shows me the difference. I program the size of my battery bank into it so it gives me an accurate percentage readout.